Okay, good afternoon, Mr. And I'm going to start with the presentations, and I will talk about the different stages of instruction in a criminal process in El Salvador. Um, as you can see here, we have the first phase. It consists in instructions, initial events. The criminal process begins with the denunciations, the complaint, the knowledge of office, and we have the prosecution request initial hearing. Okay, when referring to the phase of or stage that are developed in the Salvadoran criminal process, the criminal procedure code has been taken as a base, which is in a structured way, develop the different stages that the common criminal procedure carries out in this case. The prosecution request, it means that this is not a separate phase of the process, but rather one of the acts of the initial investigation needed to prepare the request and identify both the crime and the possible perpetrator, which give way to the initial hearing in this case. And I will have initial hearings. What does it mean? It means that this is the first procedure step in which, after the prosecutor's request has been presented, the defendant is identified and the title account of the facts who it's made in this case, in which the prosecutor office is convinced that a crime has been committed and that person who committed is the one who is being held in this case. And then we have the second phase or stage in this case, that is a second phase or intermediate phase. The purpose of introduction is to prepare for the public hearing, gathering and distilling all the elements that allow the prosecutor or complainant to substantiate the accusations and the preparation of the defense of the accused. Okay, in this case, then it means that comes the preliminary hearing. Here we are in the presence of the intermediate stage of the criminal process and the second one, which is carried out orally and publicly. The prosecutor presents the accusations when he is convinced that he can prove the commission of the crime, or if, on the contrary, he does not have enough element. And then he will ask for the provisional or definite dismissals, depending on the case. This is the opportune moment for them to offer the evidence gathered, and judge will admit or reject that evidence. And then we have the third phase, that is plenary trial. Here we have the general principles. It is the sentencing court through its president who must set the time for the public hearing. This is the third and last stage where the oral and public hearing takes place, where all the evidence offered at the preliminary hearing is developed for assessment. It is appropriate to say that is the ideal time for the judge or the parties can ask for the evidence to be better provided if it has arisen in the course of the hearing is not new to any of the parties. And then the last one, we have fourth phase or challenge phase, presentation of the resource. And in this initial phase, after the pronouncement of the sentence by the court or the judge in this case, the aggrieved party has 10 days to lodge the appeal in cassation. And then we have the last one, that is fifth phase or execute phase. It says the judicial resolution will be executed except for the provision of the penitentiary law and those that are within the competence of the corresponding judge of penitentiary supervision by the judge of court that is issued then. And okay, mister, that's all for my presentations. I hope you like it, and thank you.